Okay. I'm back. Hello. Yeah, we're drawing, obviously. I didn't sleep yet. I mean, I slept actually, but I slept yesterday again. I'm not even sure how long I slept. I slept like the whole day. For no reason this time. I don't know what's up with that. I hope I hope now I'm completely fully recovered from whatever the fuck I had. I guess I should really take that recommendation of sleeping harder. But yeah. Yeah, I'm going to switch to the other screen. I have nothing else to say for the start. Okay. I made myself some coffee because I have some leftover coffee. It's like not directly coffee, it's like caffeine powder. Caffeine powder? What? Cappuccino powder. I think it's vanilla flavor or something. And then I mixed it with some leftover milk, which I had in the fridge for a week or so, but it's still good. So that's good. But yeah, to be more specific, I'm going to give this funny man that I'm drawing an outfit. I have some references from Pinterest. I also found a 3D model, which I can also use as a reference because I kinda will need it for a specific part that I have to draw, which I'm not doing yet. I'm going to do that at the end because that's the most annoying part, I guess. Or the part I'm the least experienced in. So yeah. I need to check. I kinda want to give him like some kind of goggles to, well, protect his eyes. Duh. So we are going to do that. I'm just checking if I hit the buttons that I have to click. Yes, I did. Okay. Let me reduce the transparency. But otherwise the last two days, I think. If we count Monday, I guess, nothing happened. Besides, you know, the centipede, the house centipede that decided to appear next to the window because Nox didn't close the window again at night, and he kinda got lost, I guess. But it could be interesting. I'm going to take that actually. Yeah, so, like a house centipede got lost again in our apartment because we have like a lot of spiders, and they eat a lot of spiders, and now that it's getting colder again, it makes sense that they decide to reappear more in apartments and houses and such. And it was not as big as the last one that jump-scared me. It was pretty big still though. Not the biggest fan. Not the biggest fan. Not the biggest fan, honestly. I really don't like them. I think I'm going to put that higher. like up here. Yeah, and Nox didn't catch it. It's still somewhere in this apartment apparently, and that's amazing. I loved it. I love getting properly jump scared. It's like my favorite activity. But other than that, not much happened. Besides me looking at my bank account, being sad, and then going back to sleep, I guess, yeah. It's good because I don't eat that much then, because I'm sleeping. Which, by the way, I'm still eating, obviously. I'm not stopping with like eating food, I just eat less, I guess. Like I eat one big meal for like the whole day and then I'm not hungry. Then I'm not hungry for the rest of the day. That's how I work at the moment, so you know, that's I'm well fed, even with the low amount of money on my bank account at the moment. I'm not struggling. It's still annoying, obviously, but it's like fine. But that kind of also made me a bit lazy the last couple of days, which is slowly getting better again after I took a good ass nap, I guess, for like 2 days. Oh, my monitor flickered for a second. I hope it doesn't die. That would be kind of bad. Just saying. But no, sometimes with my drawing tablet, it's my other screens start flickering. Don't ask me why though. I have no idea. I have to always also replug my monitor because it decides to not I don't know how to explain it. It's really weird what it does. Let's say I have to replug it and it then shows a different. It shows like the screen of one of my other monitors. It's like a double screen, I guess. I forgot how it's called, but maybe some people know what I mean. But yeah, then I have to like replug it because it doesn't want to work, I guess. I made it a bit too round, I think. Yeah, it's kind of weird. I don't know why it does that. So like I said, I have to then replug it and hope it works. Which it usually does. It's like just a I don't want to say it's a quirky thing, but I guess it's kind of a quirky thing my drawing tablet does for whatever reason. It's not as bad as when I got a XP pen and it decided to randomly start flickering like out of nowhere. It was like it was even a really expensive XP pen tablet because I was in my apprenticeship, which underpaid the shit out of me. I think I got like from my finished apprenticeship as an IT clerk, I think $200 per month, I think, which is yikes, not that much, I guess. I think it was maximum 250 or something, not much. And I think we got a raise of $10 for like the whole 3 years or so that I did that. Well, it was 4 years because I had to repeat. But yeah, like we got like $250 per month. Which, to be fair, the apartment where we lived at, it already got paid, but I call it an apartment. It was like literally just one room with a kitchen for some people. It was like a really small room for the people without kitchen, so like it was kind of like a jail cell. Let's say like a jail cell that isn't that bad. Let's say it like that. I forgot which country would be a good example. I guess Germany as one of the examples. Like that was like one of the rooms without a kitchen. With a kitchen, it was a bit bigger, but still pretty bad. Yeah. And we got like food too from the apprenticeship that also got like reduced from the pay, but I personally, it was also bad quality food, which was really bad for my stomach and other people too. And when you have an allergy against something, they tend to fuck up stuff, so yeah. It pretty much still didn't excuse that we got only $250 a month for our apprenticeship as an IT clerk. Yeah. But yeah, what I wanted to say with the tablet, I put like money away for like, how much was the tablet? I think it was like in between 400 and $800, and I still bought my own food because I couldn't eat the food there mostly, and I wanted to lose weight. So I think I took a year, like 12 months, to put money away for a proper drawing tablet. So like I said, it was like somewhere between 400 and $800, because I got like a really big one too from, like I said, XP pen, and it was, I think, also like a fairly new model. Excuse me. And yeah, it was like a fairly new model too at that time, and I think it started flickering. I think it started flickering after a year, and it got worse over time. Sometimes I had to punch it and it gave me a fucking well, not punch it, like tap it a bit. I didn't punch like with full force my tablet, but I touched it a bit and was like tipping around it and such. Sometimes a slight knock to the tablet. And it gave me, I think, a fucking I guess it shocked me. Yeah, it shocked me, I guess, yeah. So I was like, okay, I guess I wasted $400 to $800 for this. And every fucking other drawing tablet from XP Pen just decided to die after a year. And I asked other people, they didn't have that issue at all. So some people said I used it too many times or something. which doesn't make fucking sense. Like, people usually draw daily, so you know, that seems kind of counterproductive for the price, right? I didn't get the 400 to 800 bucks XP pen tablet like multiple times. That's not a thing. But after that, I think I bought like a small one because I didn't have enough space for anything else. So I got like a small 12-inch tablet, I think, with screen. And that was like usable for a year, and then it started to not turn on anymore, so I got a replacement, which I didn't have to pay for. I just got a replacement for free because it broke. And then that one that I got as a replacement from XP Pen, I think also after a year, started smoking and melting while I was streaming, I think. Or was that while I was streaming? I think it was the other one while I was streaming. It started just turning off and not working anymore, which was really awkward. But yeah, the second one decided to burn. It smelled like burning plastic, and I also saw some smoke coming out of the you know, where the cable goes in, the thing. And I asked other people about it, if that's not, if they have something like that, and they were like, yeah, no, we had no issues with that. You probably just forgot to turn it off or whatever, or like you turned it off for too long, turned it on for too long. And yeah, I just decided to see if it's really the case, right? I decided to buy a different brand, which is this one right now. And I think this one is now 2 years old, but I'm not sure. So take that with a grain of salt. But it seems to work fine. It's also not overheating that quick. The issue with XP Pen's tablets was that they had no circulation, right? This tablet here has like at the back like holes and such for circulation and whatever. Like the small 12-inch drawing tablet that I had didn't have any circulation at all. There was like nothing at the back and shit. And their stand also was like not really cooling and whatever. With the one I have right now, it has like some kind of metal that makes it a bit cooler. So maybe that's why it doesn't die that quickly. I'm not an expert on this, but yeah. As I'm seeing it right now, it seems to be that I just was either really unlucky or bought the not the correct like kind of tablets. I don't know. But at the same time, it's a company, so you know I can like blame them for stuff. I'm thinking how I'm going to oh, I just noticed that I am on the non-mirrored layer. But yeah, I have like, I guess a fairly weird experience with like drawing tablets. I think at this point I owned like, I don't know, like 5 tablets or 6. Seems about right, like 5 or 6 drawing tablets, which 2 of them are that they were like tablets that had like no screen. They had like no screen. these were like my first 2 drawing tablets. Like one of them was a really old one. Which obviously was my first one. Yeah, it was like a really old one. Also like really big, and it was like not that expensive. I would guess it was like a no-name brand, which is, you know, if it works, it works. I'm not judging on that, honestly. And the second one was, I think, like a screenless Huawei. Not Huawei. Huawei is, I think, a fucking phone print. But it was also not HUION, which is the one I have right now. I think it was Wacom, or Wacom. I don't know how to say their name, honestly. Which was okay, but I don't know. I don't know if that's just me, or I can't draw without seeing this thing in front of me, like with like screen tablets. Like I can't draw blind. I can write like stuff on paper, like while looking not at the paper, but I can't draw without looking at it. Makes my brain doesn't work like that. But also I got pinged. Oh, okay. There we go. But yeah, my brain doesn't work like that. I have to see what I'm drawing, or else I'm going insane. So, you know, then I bought like the XP tablet, which is like the big one, which worked fairly okay. I was like still a really big beginner because I didn't take art that seriously yet. Like, I kind of didn't have the time to just sit down and draw. I don't know if I like that. I'm looking at the references again. I'm deciding what I want to do. Guess something like that could be good. But yeah, I was still a beginner because I was still in an apprenticeship, and that just drained every motivation I had for my hobbies. Like, I was busy not trying to strangle someone or myself. Hello, Tito. I was like in an apprenticeship, really busy not strangling myself or others. So I didn't have time to draw, so, you know, maybe I should have started with like a drawing tablet that isn't like 400 to 800 bucks. Like a screen, my first screen tablet. But I did anyway because I'm not the smartest, I guess. I do sometimes also financial choices that aren't the smartest. I think everyone does at some point. I think there's like no one that never did like a choice of like financial things that weren't stupid. But yeah, like even if you take like the cheapest model for a drawing tablet, it's still like, I don't know how much did my tablet cost. Tito should know. Tito you should know because you gave me the money for it, I think. Because that's the drawing tablet that I have right now, and you had to pay for like commissions earlier because I wouldn't have been able to finish the commission that I had at the moment, I think. But that's I don't know how long that's been. I don't know how long I have this tablet at this point, honestly. I can't tell. I forgot. Yeah, I would have to check on Amazon, honestly, which wouldn't take that long. I could do it in a break in like 30 minutes or so, because sometimes I have to take tiny breaks because I'm going insane else. Also, my throat is fucked, as you may have noticed. I don't know why. I can't tell why. So I have to go again a bit higher on my octave. I don't fucking know. I have to go a bit softer on my voice, I guess. I hope that's still easy to understand. Like, to understand me, because my softer voice sometimes doesn't really doesn't sound like clear enough, I think. More drawing? Yeah. I talked about the before you were there, Rainy. I talked about some drawing tablet stuff. For example, my first drawing tablet with a screen being like $800 or something, between 400 or $800, and I put that money away from my apprenticeship, where I got from my apprenticeship as an IT clerk, to be exact. And I put like money away for that with like an income of $250 per month. Maximum $250 sometimes. I'm not sure if was it $120 per month or was it 250. I forgot. It was not a lot. It was not a lot, that's what I know. Understand you? What do you mean? Never understood you. That's mean. But I get it. He just always nodded and were like, yes, I see, yeah, keep talking, I don't know what you're talking about, but yes. But no, yeah, that's the TLDR, pretty much. Better than nothing for sure, that's true. Like I had at one point, I think, $50 per month. Yeah, it seems about right. $50 per month when I was like freshly unemployed, I think. And in Germany you get like money even when you are unemployed. And they didn't give me much. They gave me like usually when you are unemployed you get like money like $500 I think per month, depending where you live. And because I lived with Nox in our apartment, and it will be so complicated, and we had to say that we are in a relationship. We had to say we are in a relationship to be able to get an apartment and not be homeless. Because I was in quotation marks in a relationship with Nox, I only got $50. Give enough to survive. I don't think $50 a month are enough to survive. Gonna be real here. Like I would argue, okay, I survived fairly good with $250, honestly. It was pretty okay. I would still say I would still say you should get more. Because that's kinda bad. But it was okay. $250 are actually for me okay, because they also gave us like somewhere to sleep and food. So, you know, enough, I guess. And I was somehow able to put away money. So that's surprising. But yeah, the lowest I have been was $50 a month. I think actually, was it $50 or did I get at some point even less? I forgot. But I think $50 pretty much sure that happened. Damn, so being a couple has the perks apparently. Yeah, it's stupid though, isn't it? Because the thing was, they only gave this apartment for couples. So, you know, we didn't find any apartments because all of them declined us. So we had to bullshit a bit. Which was a pain in the ass at the end because that also meant I don't get money at all. So, you know, that was annoying. But yeah, at the moment I'm pretty much off fairly good. I get, like I said, disability money, which is just like 1K. I think $1,100 a month. You know, I have to still pay like for food and rent, so but it's like for me that's a lot. That's a lot actually. This month not so much because I have to pay for 2 people because stuff happened, TLDR. I have to pay for Nox food. But otherwise, usually it's like enough for me to like survive. And not even survive, I can just buy stuff. I usually pay for I usually pay for food like $200 per month or so, like $50 a week. At least I try to. Sometimes it gets like $20 more or so, like per week. Like sometimes I spend like $70 for food. If I could, I could go down to $30, but that's. Let's say I don't want to eat instant noodles every day. Seems kinda, I don't know, I'm kinda out of that kind of food. My stomach doesn't like it, let's say it like that. And you know, if I would, like for example, don't drink any caffeine drinks or something and instead drink only water from the tap, and nah. I would like to live, so I prefer to spend a bit of more money for food sometimes. They pull up to a restaurant and there's discount for couples situation. And I never had that kind of situation, but I have this. I had it for apartments, like that. Never for like discounts at like restaurants or something. $1,100 sounds like my minimum wage paycheck. Yeah, pretty much. I forgot how it gets like calculated. I think it gets calculated because it's like disability money. It gets calculated of depending on how much you put into your pension, I think, or something like that. I don't know how to explain it. But it depends on like how much money you pay the state, TLDR, when you work. Plus minus what you have to pay for apartment and shit. So, yeah. And it is pretty much minimum wage. And to say that's why I say for me that's a lot, because it kinda isn't. It kinda isn't too much, right? It's like I don't know. I'm just not used to having money, I guess. And like that amount of money feels for me like enough. seems for me like absolutely enough. I don't know. I'm the kind of person that would only need money depending on how much I need to pay for stuff, and you know, plus minus like sometimes wanting to buy myself something nice or something, and be happy with it. I don't need like a gigantic amount of money. For example, I'm not the kind of person that it's like nice new money. I'm just like, what the fuck am I supposed to do with it? I don't know. Maybe that's a bit weird. I know for some people that's weird apparently to think like that. I don't know. I guess I like to have my life simple. Like, for example, work only like half a day. Like 6 hours or so is already enough for me. I couldn't work longer, honestly. Like I did when I was in my apprenticeship. That's why I know for a fact that I wouldn't do it. I couldn't. Already know you are weird in a way, so it's okay. Yeah, that's what people usually have the first experience with me. I'm a bit of a weirdo, not in a weird kind, not in a, you know what I mean, like not in a creepy or whatever kind of way. I'm just kind of awkward. By the way, I still have to fill out this thing to get my autism diagnosis. Speaking of that. I still have to do that. Because while I'm disabled, I still need to obviously take care of that stuff. Because when I have that kind of diagnosis, for example, if they figure out, oh, there's something wrong with me, I guess, maybe I get better chances for like later jobs that are like better, like more goal-driven to my tastes, I guess. I don't know. I'm still at the point of getting, I guess getting the reasons why I am the way that I am, I guess. I also have to check myself on if I have some kind of like physical thing that makes me sleep that much, because Tuesday I slept again like I think probably also 16 hours again. I don't know why. I guess I slept harder. But I can't tell why that keeps happening. Yeah. For example, at the moment I am on search for a new therapist. I don't know if you know that story, but I actually was like in therapy for a while. I think it was 1 or 2 years. And I had to abruptly end that therapy. Well, first of all, because it just didn't work out. Because the methods that got used on me were like the opposite of helping. Let's say it like that. And one of the main reasons why I actually switched, besides that, is My therapist, he decided to use ChatGPT to help me, I guess, to not go into detail. And that, well, triggered stuff, so yeah, I didn't want to be in that therapy anymore, so I decided, yeah, fuck this. I'm good. I'm good. I would like to talk to a human, not some funny robot. A clanker, as people say, I guess. I never understood that. I guess it's just funny because... funny, I guess, I don't fucking know. But yeah. Nah. The second someone that is in a social job uses ChatGPT, I'm out. Clanker from Star Wars. Is it from Star Wars? Okay. Is it like also like a weird fucking slur in Star Wars? If so, that's actually funny. Like I never watched Star Wars, so I wouldn't know. But yeah, apparently also that was like no, never was. Okay, good to know. But yeah, apparently someone recommended one of his like patients apparently recommended that kind of idea to use ChatGPT, and he told me that it actually helped other patients, so he was surprised that it didn't help for me. Like it didn't help on my end, and I don't know. The rest I already forgot, but because I was just like already like spacing out and didn't care anymore, I wanted to leave. I was like, yeah, nah, I'm good. Yeah. But yeah, I'm after a long break, because that was kind of like this. I kind of destroyed my trust in therapists, honestly. So you know that I took a break from like doing therapy for like I think half a year or so now. So now I'm trying to go back to therapy. But it's pretty hard to find anyone, unsurprisingly. Unsurprisingly, it is kind of difficult to find anyone. Yeah, like other doctor appointments that I already did an appointment for, but it takes... You know how it is, like finding an appointment in the first place is dog shit, and then it takes like 2 months for the appointment to happen. So, yeah. Now it's a waiting game. The usual shit. Does that look weird? Tiny bit. That's better. Yeah. So that has been kinda a pain in the ass. I'm checking right now if I... what I want to do with that. guess just a straight line. I guess just a straight line for now. Didn't take the best references to see how I have to connect this, huh? I mean, to be fair, I could also just... I don't have to directly do it in the center. Right, I could just... like some of the references have it like slightly off center, like on the side, like here. Like here somewhere. I don't know, should I just make it centered? So I keep shopping my drawing tablet somewhere because it's kinda words slippery. It's kinda slippery. How do I connect this? Except I don't have a good reference for that. Maybe I should also change the color part. Like to make it kind of like over the thing. Oops, kind of like I'm bad at explaining it, honestly, so let me just show what I mean. Let me just show what I mean. Oops. Kinda like that it's over this thing. Like I said, I don't know how to explain it. Feels like kind of fucky looking. I don't quite know how to fix that. Ah dang, I'm being pulled out of comfort zone to visit Germany with someone. Oh no, don't. Don't do it. It's bad here. It stings. German people actually stink. They smell like onions, I don't know. One day vacation. Okay. Already 1 day will be enough for you to smell like a onion though. So I'm sorry to tell you. Oops. So you're stinky too? Right, at the moment not really. I showered before the stream. Usually I smell a lot more like, I don't know, Nox. I would have to ask Nox. I guess I sometimes smell like sweet stuff because I use like a sweet shampoo. Like a sweet smelling shampoo. But when it's a day later and I cooked, I smell like garlic because I eat a lot of garlic. So I guess take that as you will. So instead of onions, it's garlic. Maybe it's because I'm half Italian. Who knows? This here seems a bit extreme. Or maybe not. Who the hell starts a conversation like that? How do you smell? I couldn't tell because I usually I start conversations out of nowhere, so and it's usually also like very awkward questions. So I couldn't tell. How I usually also like communicate on Discord, for example, is I usually just send like randomly like something and that's my conversation starter pretty much, like a picture or like something I found on the internet. And it's like, yeah, that's my conversation starter. But usually I'm too shy to even say anything, so I'm struggling with that color like a lot right now. So I do not know what to do quite with that. I kinda made it to a weird fucking scarf thing, didn't I? I don't know if I liked it. Me, when I make characters, I always overthink it. But I'm at the moment at the character creation phase, so I kinda don't really have anything else that would probably be quicker. Because first I wanted to put like this color thing like under the vest that I want to draw. Like instead of a shirt, what you usually do, I wanted to do like a big collar, but the thing is, it looks weird when I do that. And putting it over the thing looks like he has like a weird scarf thing, and I don't know. Also, it feels a bit too long for that then. So I'm going to shorten it a bit. What if I just kinda do both? It is time. For what, Fab? For you being here? Because that was kinda obvious. Actually, no, I'm just going to make it like just a shirt, honestly. I love character design. Because I'm always indecisive with what I want to do. But I guess that shows that I care. What I'm asking, maybe you can help me with that, Fab. I feel like I'm listening to JRPG music right now. Actually, you do. It is from The Legend of Heroes. Oh god, I don't know Roman numbers. Which one is that? I don't know why I don't know Roman numbers. It doesn't get into my head. 4. It's The Legend of Heroes 4. Very old. Very old. How many sticks it has, or V? It's a I and a V. And I Google it really quickly. It's just 4. Vintage even. speaking of vintage, I bought Tito Vintage Story. And he's been having fun with it. His first interaction with this game was him getting mauled by a bear like 5 times or so. Like in the first 5 minutes. So, very good. Just like real life? Yeah, I can see that, honestly. God, I start to hate. I really start to hate this. I'm struggling. I don't know what I'm doing. Getting mauled by bear is an unforgettable experience. It surely is. I couldn't tell though, because I never had that experience. And if you did, I'm sorry for your experience, I guess. Or good for you, I don't know. If you liked it, I guess. I don't... I don't judge, I guess. I like Squishmallows, it's not the same, but it is a weird hyperfixation. It's like a grown adult. But, you know. I may have to turn down the music a tiny bit. Not up, fuck. No. No. God, I hate changing the volume on YouTube. It's always a pain in the ass. I like this. If you did, there's not much left to be sorry for. I guess so. Oh, I think I remember how you do that. It's kind of color. It's this kind of like opening of like the vest. You have to do like a side line like this, because I don't have a reference for that, because this part is on all references I got like censored. But they're like this kinda. This means I have to change this part again. Oops. Erase this. How? Yeah, this has to be then. But it will look weird, right? Looks like he has like some issues. Yeah, he does. What are you drawing? Character design. I'm drawing character design for story stuff which Tito and I are working on. By the way, the Legend of Heroes only goes up until 3. It does? I thought there were more games. Oh, then it switches names, so I don't know what your music uploader there smoked. Okay. Yeah, it says The Legend of Heroes 4, so... Apparently, it's from 1996, so... You tell me, Tito. You tell me. They simply don't agree with the name change, yeah. I guess so. How long you've been working on this story stuff? I think not even a year at this point. God, how do you do that? Ah, e. I love when outfits are censored like 90% from because of like fuck, only the German word is in my mind right now. Like, for what do I have Google Translate, honestly? Especially because I can just play the word on... Oh, it's a belt. I mean, I don't have to play that word. But, yeah. Like 90% of this reference that I have right now is censored by belts, so I don't know how to do this part. Thanks, Tito, for the specific date, how long I've been... Well, we have been working on the story shit. I guess more than a year. Yeah, it seems about right. Or they don't mean the named ones, they mean Tears of Vermilion then. I guess so, I don't know. I just have the music in my playlist. Because I found a cool channel that uploads the, like, old music from JRPGs. So, you know. I think I made it too straight, that's the issue. I think I need to make it like... rounder or something. Not as I did right now, but... Like, I need to... make it like this, kinda. Yeah. Soon is mech battling. Context. I need the context. Or maybe I missed the context again, I don't know. My brain is sometimes a bit small, I guess, especially when I have to concentrate. So excuse me for that in case it got mentioned. I mean, it still doesn't look right, honestly. think I made it a bit too... I think I made it a bit too round. No context necessary. Wednesday is always mech battling. Okay. Then I forgot. Because I'm pretty sure you mentioned that. It looks fucking stupid. So I think it needs to be the other way around, so I'm going to just delete this shit. It's okay. Fluff, what's your opinion on currywurst? I don't care about it, let's be honest. I don't care. I don't care. There's that, with I don't care, I mean I don't really... I don't hate it, I don't hate or like it, I just don't give a shit, really. If you would put it in front of my face, I would eat it. But, I don't know. I don't really care about it. I rather eat like a nice schnitzel or like a döner or like, I don't know. Also, I always get like hiccups from that too, so... Sausage with curry? Yeah, pretty much that. Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan, but I also don't hate it. Especially because there are better choices that I mentioned. I didn't have the döner in a minute, I guess. I don't even remember, it has to be like 3 months ago, so... Go get döner, I don't have money. I don't have money at the moment for that. Because I have to pay money for 2 people. Food. So if I would want to, I wouldn't... I don't want to say waste my money, but it is in this situation kind of wasting my money. Can I kind of move it or something? Let me... Like if I would have the option, I would like 100%, you know, get it, but I can't right now. Would be a bad decision with like my finances this month. I think that works. To be honest though, Duna is usually way overpriced and really isn't good enough to justify the price. These days I have to agree, back then it was fine for the price. Like, if I have to pay for one like $7 to $8, I will not do it, but if it's like back then like $4.50 or something, then I don't agree. Like, it's like a good meal to me. When it would be still $4.50 / $5 maximum. I only have like 2 places where I think they taste good. I remember when they were $2.50. That has to be ages ago then though. Because I don't even remember that. I think that looks fine. I think I made the... like this part here a bit too long. I think that was the issue. but they're usually at like $5 to $6 these days. Nah, not a chance. Here where I live, they are like $8 minimum these days. Like, nah. Inflation ruins everything. Yeah, it does. It does. You're old, no? I'm a similar age to Fab, but I don't remember if they were really, like, for us at least, 250 or not. It has to be, like said, ages ago on my end. I had to be like a kid, and I don't remember my childhood, like 90% of it. So I don't fucking know. Maybe. I don't think he's lying. I just don't remember, honestly. I remember like the minimum being like 350. And then it went up to 450, and then then inflation happens, and then it went to $7 or something. So yeah. Like the minimum was for me like 350 and not 250. I think. When I was younger, they were definitely 250. Okay. Then I remember them being 350 for a long time. Maybe I only got them when they were 350 or something. It could be. That only got worse. Yeah. You know what pisses me more off than that though? The fucking pizza prices, like frozen pizza. Like back then, frozen pizza was like a meal that was like the easiest solution if you want like a big meal, right? Like just get a fucking frozen pizza and be satisfied with that, I guess. Like back then, there were like, you know, the big packs which give you like 2 or 3 pizzas. They were like 350. Like, there was still even a price in my apprenticeship back then, before COVID happened. And then COVID happened, / inflation, and then it went up to fucking $5. And I'm not paying $5 for a fucking frozen pizza if I can get myself some fucking dough, some cheap ass sauce, salami, and the fucking cheese, and you know, I still have more with that than with a frozen pizza. It fucking sucks. Yeah, I remember. A frozen pizza, ew, never ate. Better trying making my own. I mean, it's still a better option, but there are some pizzas that I actually like eating, and I will never make them. Because I genuinely don't know how without it tasting disgusting. Like, for example, my favorite kind of pizza is tuna pizza. I like to eat tuna on my pizza, and I just can't make it myself. I just can't. I can't stand the smell of tuna out of a can, for example, or anything like that. Also, it's expensive as shit if you make it yourself instead of a can. So, yeah. I think I've seen some at the store for like $8 onwards. Yeah, it's like it's usually the most expensive that they can go up to, like $8. If you get like one of these fancy ones. But if you look at like the cheapest ones, they are already $5 too already, which is upsetting. Really upsetting. Do you have an oven? Yeah, I do. I do have an oven. Funny story about that, I didn't have an oven for a longest time because they didn't send the oven to us, because we get with the apartment like a free oven. Because it's like an apartment for poor people, again, like that. And they just didn't send us a fucking oven for like a month or so. We had to also buy a sink at some points because they didn't send the sink at all. Like, they just didn't, even if they promised, so we had to buy our own sink, which is very helpful if you don't have money. Especially if you want to wash fucking dishes and you have to wash the dishes in the fucking bathroom, and the bathroom has a tiny ass sink. And you have to put your dishes on the ground because you have no fucking place to put them. I still remember that. I had to do that for a very long time. It sucked. It sucked dog shit. If yes, then you are 50% set on to cook any pizza, even the chocolate ones. I mean, yeah, that's not the issue. The issue is that I'm too lazy to make my own pizza and just want to throw a pizza in the oven and be done with it. And it was like the best option for that, because back then they were like maximum $2.50 or so for like a frozen pizza. I'm still going to make my own pizza at this point, but it's still inconvenient for my laziness. At least they didn't increase the prices for instant noodles. They're still fucking cheap. I'm gonna buy or build a pizza oven in the backyard when we move. Better to piss in the sink than to sink in the piss. Oh boy. I mean, sure. It was still fucking annoying. Because that sink was way too tiny, so I couldn't even wash a fucking pan without, like, spilling it everywhere. So, yeah. It was really annoying. I'm just glad we have a sink now. And with like a pizza oven, I mean, that's cool. We don't really have the option, obviously, with an apartment, but I don't really need it, so... I think Nox's parents have a pizza oven, but I'm not sure. If I want pizza, I guess I could just ask them. They have like fancy stuff there. Like, for example, they have a coffee machine which does like different kinds of coffee, like with like coffee beans and shit, which they wanted to give us when they replaced this one with a new one, but that didn't happen. Or it's supposed to happen. I don't remember what it was. I think the issue was transporting that thing. Yeah, Bean. I need to pee, by the way. I really need to pee. Give me a second. Also, I need to get something to drink. My throat is fucking killing me. I don't know why. So be right back. I peed. I mean, I peed. I I peed. So I also got myself a glass of tap water. I peed. I did the pee-pee. Yeah, I don't know. Buying food was for sure easier back then. The second they increase the prices of Squishmallows, I'm going to consider self-murder, which is a joke, by the way. I'm fine. I mean, I would be still kind of pissed. Because I need my squishy addiction compensated. I need my squishy addiction rather said filled. I don't know. Squishmallow price has risen. Millions must suffer. They will suffer when I see that happening. They will see me bitch and moan about it. Same with the fucking Nintendo Direct, but you know, I talked about it last time. I was very happy about the Pokemon DLC, surely. Before the game releases. Squish millions must suffer. They will. They will suffer. Because I also buy Squishmallows because they are cheap. Well, first of all, I like them obviously, but also they're like fairly cheap for something that I like. Not unlike some other companies that I start to hate at this point. As a like lifelong fan of it. To the point that I want to sell all my fucking merchandise. Cause it's for me a waste of fucking space. It makes me angry. So if someone wants to have like Pokemon merch, I'm selling. And I don't need it anymore. If someone wants some Pokemon cards that are slightly rare, I have them. I've spent like a lot of money on this fucking piece of shit. The only way to get Squishmallows is monthly subscription. I mean, it depends how expensive that is, I guess. If I get like a new cool Squishmallow every month, I don't mind. I don't really mind. It's a Squishmallow still. Damn, I wonder what company you mean. Oh, never mind. You just came out and said, yeah, I don't really mind to talk about it again after all because it annoys me that much. You know, it's like, I don't know. People say like stuff like, well, then don't buy it, which I won't. That's not the issue. The issue is that I that I grew up with this fucking series, and I was a big Pokemon fan. And I will be emotional about it, obviously, when I grew up with it and being my childhood and shit. So, I don't know, it also kind of pisses me off when people just say, just don't buy it, and that's the whole conversation, you know? Like, I'm still going to complain. People still have a right to complain about something if they buy something for such a long time. I just wish that it also would change something, because I know like Pokemon fans, I mean even overall Nintendo fans will still buy that stuff, and it's their choice still, sure. But the same people also complain about it, and then they wonder why nothing changes. That's the part that annoys me, which I find fucking stupid. When you buy it, don't fucking complain then. At least make a fucking choice then. I mean, yeah, I mean, I don't disagree. But the issue is that there are people who still buy this thing. Yeah. Like, I see so many fucking people on YouTube complaining about this shit, and then they fucking do a... Like, they complain about the Switch 2 and fucking Mario Kart World, and then they do a fucking giveaway of these two things, and it's like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, are you fucking stupid? Oh yeah, I hate this thing. Here, take it. Yeah, I'm going to buy it anyway and complain why I bought it. It's like, fuck off. Just don't buy it then. It's fucking stupid, and I'm getting angry again because it pisses me off at this point. It's so stupid. It's so stupid. Ah, Jesus. I saw that, by the way, Fab. I have that video in my I have that video actually in my bookmark for you to watch, so look forward to that. Because if I'm suffering from this fucking recommended piece of shit, you will too. Yay. Yeah, have fun. I will just watch that also in silence on your end and just die a little inside, I guess. I think I even watched it and my brain just deactivated, and then I forgot again that I watched it. Oh well. Not paying and not paying and complaining is the voting power of consumer. Yeah. Like, I'm one of these people that when people complain online, they have to also do this thing that you know, would be the smartest option if you want change. And with video games, it's well, voting with your wallet, not buying it. But I guess that's a difficult thing for people, especially with Nintendo. Because with like PlayStation and Xbox, it's the games come out on PC at some point, so you can just wait. So you don't have to directly support with buying a console, for example. You can just wait for a PC release, and especially on Steam, you can just refund it if you don't like it. With Nintendo, you don't have that thing. Both things, like getting games from Nintendo on a different console / on PC, and getting your game actually refunded again, because they have a policy where you can't refund the fucking games you buy on the eShop, which pisses me off since such a long time, because it's fucking consumer unfriendly and fucking stupid. So fucking stupid. Yeah, the people that buy this thing, you're gonna write that out. Yeah, I'm like watching this kind of stuff since a while, and it pisses me off more and more that people are like that. He yeah, I've read that. Yeah, by the way, it occurred to me that it means he had to have bought 2 Switch bundles. Yeah, he did. You will love the new video, by the way. I remember something again. I'm not going to spoil, because you will have a meltdown if you see that. Oh, Jesus. Especially because you mentioned that part. One for himself, one to give away. Yeah, yeah. Which, like, okay, I guess he had to buy 1 set for the review. But if you don't support... But if you don't support it, then why get another one? For a fucking giveaway that he gets more subscribers and more people that watch it and write fucking comments. You know, YouTuber shit. That's the reason. It's very obvious. It's very obvious why. Like, I'm sorry, it's not that difficult to understand. Yeah, so his heart can keep beating. Man. Like, I get talking about that part. That's fine. But doing it in like a video at the end after you said such bullshit, like, come on. It's kinda weird, if you ask me. But what do I know? What do I fucking know? By the way, are you hungry right now? I didn't eat today yet. Why? Why are you smiling, What's that smile? You know. I don't. I don't know. I don't know what you mean. I'm a little innocent bean. I do know nothing. As you may know, I'm an ex-Nintendo fan, so I have a very small brain. I don't know why I'm so salty about it. I think at this point I'm just having fun being salty. Sometimes sometimes being salty can be a bit fun. Yeah, I think I'm going to go for that kind of thing to close off the vest. Oh, wow, it blocked that message, huh? Wait. I mean, it's fine, I can probably read it then. On that end. Where did you do it? Did you do it on PayPal or did YouTube block it? I'm not sure right now the context, honestly, I'm a bit confused. Which message got blocked exactly? Because then I can just check over there. Or you have to censor yourself, I don't know. Or send it on Discord. What? No, the message I wrote was, please subscribe, I am hungry. Here in YouTube chat. Oh, okay, wait, then I'm going to say that. Okay. I'm going to say it. Please subscribe, I am hungry. I am very, very hungry. Please, I'm starving. I am so hungry. I'm dying. Please subscribe. Oh. Biomaster said I deactivated it. I'm so sad. Oh. Biomaster said. Ah. Are my expressions fucked now because I did a funny? Oh, I know why. Wait, there we go. Okay. Now they are fine. I just forgot to... I accidentally activated 2 expressions, I guess. Too close. Oh. Sad because hungry. Yeah. I am the starving. Next time on Flu stream, please subscribe. I'm dying of ligma. If you don't subscribe in 5 seconds, I'm going to die of ligma. I have to minimize that again, because I need my reference. Who's Steve Jobs? Oh, scary. Oh well, I guess I can't subscribe. No! Wait, you already subscribed or what? As you couldn't write there, you dungus. Instantly unsubscribes for me to die of ligma. Dang, well, I guess unsubscription is the way. No. Wait, we can do that? No. You guys want to have me die on the ligma? That's so I don't know. I guess mean against dying people. It would be funny. No, I need subscriber. Or else I don't know, I'm not making it into the YouTubies. As you may notice, I'm I couldn't even say anything in that direction where I would give a shit about, because I'm just doing it because I'm doing it. Yeah. I don't like Enlikma, I prefer Sukma. Damn. What's Sukma? I think I made them too close to each other. I'm not sure actually, because... not really. Just need to fix them up a bit. You're telling me you're not doing it for the quick buck? Nah. If I would get like donations over, let's say for example Streamlabs, it would for me be like an extra. I know you said it as a meme, but I don't know. For me, it's more as a like some pocket change I can use for, I don't know, something I like. That's pretty much it. I don't want to. My first goal isn't making money with that, if that makes sense. Would be kind of weird because I don't see that being a possibility anytime soon, which is fine by me. My lawyer has advertised my lawyer has advised me to not continue the joke. Damn, because I'm never going to know what Sukma is. I know what you mean. Yeah. Like, I don't know, if I get like $10 suddenly, I would be also fine with it. Let's say it like that. I wouldn't mind. I would be appreciative, but I don't tell people to give me money. I don't tell people to give me like money, or else I'm going to die of Likma. Like, yeah. I just noticed I kinda made this part here a bit confusing. $10, dang. I just said $10 by the way, for example, because Döner is enough as the donation. I mean, $10 would be a bit too much, I think. For a Döner, it would be maybe like 8 or something, 7 for like a very expensive one, and where I live it's kind of expensive, so I guess that seems about right. And the other reason is why I said $10 is because I have on Stream Elements. Do I use Stream Elements or Streamlabs? I forgot, honestly. One of these two. Alright, you tried hard bargain, $20 it is. I think you can, like I said, you can't do $20. You would have to do $10 each, because I put a setting in there that you can't donate more than $10 at once. Because I feel bad if I would, you know, unlimited, I guess. Because I don't want people to make dumb decisions. If that makes sense. And also, I don't know. That's the only reason, really. It seemed to me the logical reason to do it like this. Except I need to move the buttons a bit around. I didn't ask yet, by the way, but if you're still here, Tidor, what even is the Honkai Star Rail update today? Is it like just an event or a big one? Because I haven't heard anything about it at all. Like, not a single information about it. And usually I get like I get like videos about it, even if I don't play it really. So I'm kind of confused what the content is. Oh shit, thanks for 20 nice. Have burger. Poggers, thank you. I appreciate that. It also is helpful because now I know the notifications work. I struggled so hard with setting that up, by the way, it didn't work. I had to redo it like 3 times because it didn't save and shit. But yes, thank you. There are no filters in Amphorius. Or fillers. There are no fillers in Amphorius. This should be the finale. Okay. If the normal trend keeps up, 3.7 should be the aftermath. Imagine, there's no aftermath. It's just like it abruptly ends because everyone is dead. Everyone just fucking explodes. Oh shit. Time for the money. Who is Bean Maxer? I wonder who it is. Thanks, Fab. Nice. Fini. Fucking Bean Maxer. You should rename yourself to Bean Maxer. I think that would be a better name. He's bean maxing. Fucking green bean. I can buy myself with that tree burger. Tree burger. Bald pill, bean maxer. Fun fact, I guess. The story that Tila and I are working on is actually has a bald man in there. That's it. That's the only fun fact. We have a bald man in the story. Well, if there isn't, then today also isn't the finale, and there's one more. Because we know 3.8 is back to Panacone. Okay. But it's pretty much almost done then. Like the... what was the name? Amphorius? Yeah. The Amphorius story seems to be almost done. Either way, so... Yeah. Very inclusive. Yeah, we are nice to bored people here. Sometimes. Let me guess, the bald man is evil? I mean, he's a bit mean. With a bit mean, I mean he's very mean. If that's already evil for you, that... I don't know. Then yes. He's a selfish piece of shit. So I guess it kinda is evil. what kind of... Most of them have like... Actually, this one has like long sleeves, and I guess long sleeves would make the most sense because... well, he's working on machines, the one I'm drawing right now, so he shouldn't have his arms exposed, or else he will lose his other arm. Spoiler alert, he only has one arm, but I draw both right now because I'm going to do the arm. I'm going to do the arm last because it will be the most difficult part, because I never made like a what's the name? What you call it? Like a arm that is kind of a machine, I guess. I never did that. And yeah, that's why I'm doing it last. So I'm having pretty much a version where he has both arms, and a version where he has like his actual thingy going on with only one arm, and the other arm being a mechanical arm that he made. It's not a prosthetic per se, because it also has functions. Features, I guess. I forgot the specific name for it, that's why I can't tell you right now. I don't know if it's a cybernetic arm. That's a word. I'm not sure if it's called directly that. That's why I'm not sure right now. So antagonist body, got it. Everything is in its place. I mean, he's not per se, like I said, an antagonist, so he's surely also not a protagonist. Alright, I gotta pretend to do some work against here, guys. Have luck with that. There's plenty of designs online. Yeah, I have like a couple of them as like references. But the issue is I have to make it make sense, I guess. That would be the issue, because like I said, I never really draw machine-like stuff, so that, you know, I'm not experienced in it. So that's kind of a good training for later. My RimWorld brain just called them bionics. I guess you could. Yeah, I guess that's also correct. But is that like a thing you usually say as a different, like a word for it? That's the thing. That's why I didn't want to say that too. Where do I want that to end? I mean, I should also give him some gloves, probably. Yeah, that's the only reference that has gloves, so. Like it ends like here, maybe. Cybernetic replacements, bionic, prosthetic. I mean, there's plenty of words. I guess, yeah. I also wasn't sure if prosthetics would be the correct one. And with bionic, I didn't know if it was a RimWorld specific thing. The study of mechanical systems that function like living organisms or parts of... Okay, so bionics works. Okay, good to know. Because again, I'm not a native English speaker, so I would have to always Google that kind of stuff. But yeah, thanks for the definitions. Let's make that kind of like going smaller. Like this. Ooh, I cracked my neck. I didn't do that for a longest time. I also woke up at 10 p.m. I think. Yeah, I think I woke up at 10 p.m. yesterday. And yeah, I woke up with like a fat fucking headache. Like I had a really bad headache. It's okay right now. It's like not bad. It's like my usual migraine, I guess. But yeah. Lately I've been having also like a lot of headaches, I guess. Like a lot of them. My head does the big owie. It hurty. I have that sometimes when when the weather changes. Like for example, right now it's like getting colder again. Like I noticed that specifically when Nox opened the window today in the morning, it was really cold. Like for example, also I don't really have my fan on anymore because it's like fairly cold. So I'm glad it's getting colder again. Cause I do not like hot weathers. I personally prefer like winter. Like I'm always glad when it's getting colder. What I would like the most would be like when it would snow again. But that ain't happening anytime soon again at this point because it's too hot for that. And usually where I live it doesn't really snow. Which is kind of a shame because I like snow. I find like going outside and stepping on snow is very, very nice. I find it very, very relaxing. Like the sound of like snow, like crunching. Or like looking at it from the inside. Like snowing down, like when it starts snowing and stuff, I always find that to be relaxing to look at. Oops. I'm also fine with like spring. Honestly, because it's like a mixture of like sun and it being like kinda cold still. And especially because I don't have an allergy against like poles and poles, I think, and shit. I don't really care about that, so I don't have these issues where I start suddenly sneezing a lot and shit. Also, spring is always nice with like having like bugs coming out again, like for example the funny bee. Did I ever talk about how I was like terrified of bees back then? Like I was same as scared of bees than I was with like hornets and shit. Like something about them just I couldn't be near them. They would make me panic and shit. But what helped with that is what I would also recommend for people that are like scared of specific kind of things is watching them from a safe distance. Like for example, I lost my fear of like bees when I was, you know, going outside with Nox and us just watching them fly around and shit, and the more you looked at them, the more you noticed, oh, they're pretty harmless. They just do their fucking job. They don't care if you look at them. And you know, what I also did is like looking at them like close up. Like I looked at like pictures of like bees, how they look like if you look really close to them. And usually what happens with that kind of thing, if it's like a bug or something for me that I don't really like or I'm scared about, is that I find them at the end kind of cute. Because if you look at them close up, they look kind of harmless, honestly. Like even spiders. Even spiders, if you look at them closer, they look kind of harmless. And it makes them like less scary. I think it's just called seasonal allergies in English. Could be. Like I said, I wouldn't know. I just noticed I gave him the Arloflin looking ass what's the word? Sleeves and kinda like gloves. Yeah, I may need to fix them a bit later though, because I made them kind of funky looking. I could just fix them now. I don't really mind. Oh right. What's up? I'm doing like the basic shape of the outfit for now, like I did with the other one. Anyway, 2 hours left already. Yeah, you're correct. Time kind of flies. I plan on going for 1 or 2 more hours. I'm not sure if I go for 1 more hour or 2 more hours. I have to see. Because my sleeping schedule is kind of fucky at the moment. Also, I still need to eat. This fucking idiot is needing the food. I don't know about the sleeve. I think that's a bit better. I'm saddened I have to work second shift starting next week. So from 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. work. Wow. That time is kind of poor. From 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. sucks dick. Like, the thing with that, I mean, it could be worse. You could, like, for example, have like actual night shift, which it would be, like I said, worse because you will sleep over the day then. But I don't know. That kind of shift kind of still sucks, honestly. I was kind of lucky and always had like okay shifts, I guess. When I started, before I finished my IT clerk apprenticeship, I worked as a cook. I tried doing an apprenticeship as a cook, and they also had like shifts, and yeah, it was not my cup of tea, let's say like that. And Tito only did like, I think, shifts like in his workspace because that's apparently the normal thing in his working place. And the bad part is I get no way to play tabletop RPGs because of that. I mean, yeah, that's why I also thought it has to suck dick. I say it, night shift is better than day shift. Fair enough. I don't know. The only good thing about night shift in this case for me I can think about is that you I guess if you I guess you have less people that can annoy you on night shift. I don't know. Because day shift you can't plan stuff with people because you are not at home during normal hours. I guess that's a fair point, but I guess I'm thinking more about my kind of situation where I would go to work and then just fall asleep until the next shift is. Because I'm struggling from exhaustion 24/7. So me doing anything when I would work over the week is impossible. I don't know. But if you, I guess it makes sense what you say. Because Yeah, I guess now that I think about it, you know, you do your night shift, right? And then you go to sleep until there would be like, for example, a D&D session where people have time. Yeah, okay. Yeah, actually, now that I think about it, yeah, it makes sense. Yeah. Because, you know, you do your night shift and you sleep until like 2 p.m. and then there's time for like a session pretty much. Until you have to go to night shift again. But never mind, because usually with like shifts you don't do 2 of the same shifts next to each other. But I think that also depends where you work, honestly, so it's a bit complicated. I never understood shifts, like I couldn't do that. It would drive me insane, because I like structure in my day. TLDR, day shift in my experience goes 9 to 10 p.m. So you mean like 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. Yeah. Usually D&D starts at least at 7 p.m. so it sucks. Yeah. I mean, my games are planned between 4 to 6 p.m. so pretty much week is off, only a week. But still pretty not good. Yeah, it still sucks. I don't remember how the shifts were when I was like cooking, like when I was a cook. A really bad one, but let's not talk about that. Even if I must say I'm not a bad cook, but I wouldn't do it as a job. But I think we had 2 shifts pretty much. We had like a shift that is like for the evening. Was it, I think, because it was like a cafeteria, which, by the way, if you want to be a cook, don't go into a cafeteria. Especially if you're antisocial. But I guess that's already like a thing that you shouldn't do if you want to be a cook. So I don't know. I'm not experienced enough to say it. But I think it was like 1 at the evening and 1 at day. Where we did like at the day like breakfast and I think lunch. But I'm not sure about that. If it was just breakfast at the day one and then in the evening you did like lunch and like, you know, that thing after lunch. I keep forgetting the name of that. I'm not sure if it was like at the day like that counts like lunch or if it was like evening that counts the lunch. But yeah. Day shift for me was also when I had it on weekends sometimes. That's why it sucks ass, because Saturday D&D is then off the table. Yeah. In night shift we would just start earlier. Nah, that's fair. If I would have the choice, I guess I would honestly, all of them have like a thing that I would not like, so I couldn't even tell which one I would prefer. Because with day shift I would have to wake up early, which as you may noticed, I'm 24/7 exhausted, so it would make that part worse. Especially because I'm like known for falling asleep like out of nowhere on the working place once a month. Back when I was in the apprenticeship, so that wasn't fun. I guess evening shift, like Rainy said, from 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. would be okay, I guess. I would be fine with it. I guess that would be the best one to me. a night shift is too late for me because I can't leave the house when it's dark. Because I'm scared. So I guess the one that is the least preferred would be the best for me. I don't know. I guess I'm a bit weird again. Also, I need to pee again. I swear to God. I'm gonna pee in a second. It makes sense why I have to pee like a lot, because I haven't been drinking a lot lately. I kind of forgot. It's kind of my bad. Now that I started drinking that much again, my bladder is like, hey, nice. Finally the pee can happen. I guess I don't fucking know. The peeing. The peeing? I guess the peeing. But yeah, TLDR, I prefer the shifts where the least people are there. Because I just don't like people. At least in working environments, I really don't like them. Because I don't know if that's just a thing because I was really unlucky, but working with German people has always been actually a pain in the ass, because either they're fucking stupid, and I can say that because I am German. But yeah, either they were like stupid, like really fucking stupid, and then the pain in the ass to work with, or they are workaholics. To the point where if you do a mistake, they will fucking make you suffer for it. And tell you how stupid you are. And I don't like that, because people make mistakes, and I thought people should know that people make mistakes, because that's like a human thing to do, but I guess not. But yeah, like I said, it's one of these two things. Stupid or asshole. And I had every single time I was like working somewhere, I had both kinds of people. Which at least one of them you can ignore. Or the other one just is mean to you and you just want to do your job well, and then they were mean, and then then I get sad. Not even sad, like in a serious way, it's just exhausting then. So at this point I just prefer like a job when I'm back at my feet and able to find a job again. I would just take a job where I have the least amount of contacts with people. Cause I'm kinda not feeling it being social at work. I just want to do my job well enough and have money. And I guess have a job that is not taking me out for the whole day. For 5 days a week. So, you know, a job where I still have the energy to do the stuff I like. I guess. Like, my first priority is not the money, really. Like, this part is just, like I said, more like more like a thing with just give me enough money that I can finance my living situation and buying food and some small extras, which usually is not that much anyway, because at this point I don't even know what I want to buy for myself, so you know, it's not the highest priority to have like a lot of money. So I would be fine with something simple that pays enough that I can live from it and not have a job that physically and mentally exhausts me too much that I can't do anything else. I don't know if that's too much to want, I guess, but you know. I already have trouble finding anything that I want to be interested in anyway, so, you know. Like, for example, with, like, my hobbies are literally since I live, pretty much, drawing and doing stories and that stuff, so. And nothing else is, like, a hobby for me that I want to really do. And obviously video games, I guess. Like these three things, pretty much. These three things since I know how to hold a pen, I guess, and know how to hold a controller / a Game Boy. Otherwise it just was like a thing to survive. Like, even with my finished apprenticeship, I just kind of don't want to do that job. Like, sure, it pays me like pretty good, I guess, if I would do a job in that case, like as an IT clerk. But I really hate this job. Lazy cat. I mean, yes and no. I guess yes and no. It is, I guess, partly being lazy, but on the other hand, I just don't want to do something I don't want to do. So I'm probably going to learn something else. Or just go into a job where I don't have to do another apprenticeship. Like, I don't know. Sort in, like, stuff in a grocery store. I don't fucking know. I don't really... Anything that gives me, like, enough money to live, I don't really mind. I just don't want to be an IT clerk. I don't want to be a customer service person that sits on a phone 24/7. Like something like this, I don't want that. Like anything really. Anything that is not very social. And again, that's also like a future thing, because I am not able to work at the moment. Because of reasons that I don't want to talk about. So right now, TLDR, it's not even my control to be able to be in a job right now, because I wouldn't be able to. And I would first of all figure out what's wrong with me to be able to even know if I'm able to do a job. like in a normal environment. So that's also a factor that is playing into this. And you know, if I wouldn't be able to, I wouldn't even care, because I can't change it anyway, first of all. And second of all, you know, I would still be able to work just like a different kind of job. So that is more, that is like more for the struggles that I have, I guess, that make me not able to work a normal job. So I would still work, and I wouldn't mind that. Just kinda complicated. It's kinda complicated to find something that is actually for your issues that you have, I guess. But it's like it's not bad. Future is just a bit uncertain, and I can live with that. Oh, I need to do it on a different layer. Use the other half of brain cell. Yeah, that I mean, it's not the issue that I'm dumb. Let's say it like that. It's not the issue. I'm not a stupid person. I just have I'm just handicapped in ways that don't make me able to live a normal life, I guess. But at this point I just accepted it. Not that I'm able to change it really quickly. Just what I am at this point. Also, there's a positive about this. I can work on my projects as much as I like at the moment, so I have more time for something that is fun to me, while I still am getting paid. So it's also like, in this case, helpful. Oh, my music stopped. Damn. Yeah, it doesn't seem right. Has to be like this. Face itchy. God damn it, I need to pee so bad. I will be right back. My bladder hates me. I'm done with my pee. I peed. But nah, I'm not forcing it really. I don't want to say I don't care, but I just accepted it pretty much. And if it becomes a possibility to I guess work again, I guess I will do it. Anyway, pants. Do I want to have like like baggy kind of pants with like higher shoes, or do I want to have like normal pants? I guess I'm going for like a mixture. Baggy pants suck in the garden, making that statement for no particular reason. Do you think he would just do you think he would just like get pants specifically for that reason? Was like a genuine question. Yes, okay. Guess normal pants it is. I'm looking by the way forward again to the point where I have to draw armors, because I really love drawing them. Which, thank God, isn't many people. Because I would enjoy drawing pants too much, and that would make me too excited, and then I have to suddenly stop drawing because it gets too exciting. Fuck. guess I'm getting to the point where I'm getting really sleepy. But I will just keep going. Where do I want to have the shoes end? I guess like here. Does that make sense? I think it's a bit too much though. Mm-hmm. By the way, I do not know what I want to do after the stream yet, honestly. Not sure about it. Not sure about that yet. Because lately I don't really want to play any video games or anything. I think I'm at the moment kind of waiting for Blue Protocol to come out. I hope at least. I hope that my motivation to play games is coming back then. Because, like I said, at the moment I just don't really like playing video games. There's not really anything also coming out that I care about. And even the games that I have kinda feel really boring to me at the moment. Like, usually I could just go for something like Ellen, but at the moment not even that makes me want to play anything. With like updates coming out for it like fairly often, I just don't want to play. So yeah, I'm kinda struggling with that at the moment. Don't struggle. Damn, that's as good as a recommendation as sleep harder. I'm not going to let that go, by the way. I hit the wrong button. Okay. What kind of shoes do I want? I mean, Try. Nah. No, I don't feel like it. Also, I tried already by definition because I slept on Tuesday, like said, I slept on Tuesday like again 16 hours. I slept harder, but that didn't help. So I took your advice. Didn't work, sadly. Oh, Jesus. You know what the worst part is, by the way, with being tired? I don't have any caffeine. That I could just inhale. To be fair, I could use that money for also not only a burger, but also some caffeine. Because you get like a can of Coke for like 30 cents, so probably going to do that too. The end is nigh. Not yet, it's still 1 hour. Is it my fucking ringtone? Give me a second. Yes, it was. I actually have a alarm on in case I oversleep on some days. So I have like a... Is it alarm or is it like something else? I forgot, honestly. But yeah, I have like a alarm on my phone that is on 1 PM in case I sleep too long. With like 10 other alarms. I deactivated all of them because I'm clearly awake. Or am I awake? Am I just streaming it? Am I just streaming right now? I had like a nightmare today. Nothing bad, but I had a nightmare that suddenly all over my walls were like 20 million centipedes, and Nox had to bring them out, like outside, and after that he washed the dishes and made me coffee and stuff, and then I woke up and I was like, ah, that's fake. That's not reality. Your brain is half asleep anyway. It feels like it right now, honestly. But it always does, to be fair. Because no matter how long I sleep or how well I sleep, I will get tired after a short time again. Because that's my life, I guess. But that is also a thing I have to work on. With like therapy and doctors and shit. Because that is also partly a mental health thing. which, you know, is kind of not surprising because a lot of stuff goes into your sleeping schedule. If you have, like, specific stuff as, like, an illness. I'm glad that I, at this point, learned how to draw like shoes, because it makes stuff so much easier. I used for that for a long time also, like 3D models. I will still use them honestly because they help with perspective shit. But like in this view, I just can draw them now. They are at this point a bit pretty much easy to me. Ja, das hast du. I wonder what kind of music that is. You know what also pisses me off now that I hear that fucking music? They kinda abandoned Pokemon Mystery Dungeon again. Like, bro, where's the fucking remake of the second the second Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, man? Where is it? Like, so many people say that it's the best one, why is it not remade yet? It would, like, print money. I thought Nintendo only cares about money. Oh, sorry, it's just Game Freak, not only Nintendo. Yeah, I need to move that part a bit. But yeah, there hasn't been a new Pokemon Mystery Dungeon since a while again. Instead we get at the moment just mobile shit or like Pokemon not Minecraft edition. Which is not at all probably another excuse to make another patent. I wish to create problems. That's a mood. Problems are funny. But what's the problem? Battery fire? What do you mean battery fire? Did you do a battery fire? Would be kinda bad. But I would wish they would remake the second Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. Not that because I like it more than the first one, because I still cry like a little bitch at the first game. If I would play it at some point as like a video or like a stream, I would just cry at the end. Because this game, I don't know why, it's not even that sad, it just makes me emotional. It's such a good game. Same for the second one, I just couldn't get into it yet that much. I take my sweetest time with these kind of games. Wish I could, fair. But one time is enough to see lithium-ion batteries blazing and smoking. Doesn't sound pleasant, that's for sure. This one is, by the way, a recomposition of one of the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon 2 soundtracks. It's pretty nice. Yeah. I thought I missed something. I think, to be exact, this track was, I think, in only Team Sky as like an extra thing. I don't think Tito knows that one. Okay. I think that's pretty much the basic shape of that. Okay. Seems a bit too abruptly. Nah, it seems fine. I don't want to do details right now. For example, I did it already for the character I was doing before, and I'm still missing one thing that I wanted to add for the other character until I can color her in, but I kinda just didn't find the motivation yet to do that. Let's show the hair again and base and erase a bit. For that, I'm going to make that a bit bigger. Where did I put a line there? Sometimes I'm a bit clumsy. Okay. Okay, duplicate. And time to erase the distracting parts. Of course, I do not need the lines for the body anymore, because most of it is he's not TLDR, he's not naked anymore. No more naked. Speaking of naked, I for once actually wear something. Sounds kind of weird if I say it like that, but usually because it's way too hot in this apartment, I just sit usually on the PC with only my underwear, because it's way too hot outside and inside. Well, outside I'm wearing clothes, but you know what I mean. No, not naked, dang. I mean, I still have no pants on. I think that's what a lot of people do, though. They never have, a lot of people don't really wear pants when they are at home, I would guess so. Especially if they live alone, or with a person that already knows them naked. And both parts know them each other naked, so it doesn't really matter. So you can just walk around in underwear. But usually I just sit there in underwear, cause it's way too hot in the apartment. But right now I'm only sitting in well, obviously underwear still, but I have a tank top on. Because even if I'm home and it's cold, I don't really like wearing pants at home. I don't really like it. It's very uncomfy. And I like to be comfy. There's not much I have to erase with the hair, that's nice for once. I guess time to imagine weird stuff. Oh god, that was not my intent. I guess it's not normal to be I guess it's not normal That's what I'm getting out of that. I thought it's normal. To be fair, the people I ask about that kind of thing, that if they wear pants at home. Yes, I ask multiple people about that. They usually also say, like the people I know at least, I thought it's been a normal thing, but the people I asked also said that they usually wear pants. Which I don't get because it's very uncomfy. I still think I should reduce the number of buttons, honestly. Let me see. It's alright not to wear pants at home, but like telling about it is not usually but like telling about it is not what usually is a talking point. That's a fine point. That's a fair point. I mean, sure, but it's also not really that I don't want to say kinky because it's not kinky. But like extreme, I guess, yeah. It's nothing that is like very what's so difficult, but you know what I mean. You know what would be weird? It would be weird if I would say, yeah, I'm at the moment naked, like completely, no underwear, nothing. But I'm not saying that, so... And I'm also not doing that, so, you know, that would be a weird thing. But otherwise, not really. I don't know. Maybe I made it worse with that, I don't fucking know. Once again, I'm a socially awkward person. Don't expect... don't expect normal talking points from me, please. Like... I usually with some things I just say it and think later. Yeah, that's one of them. I'm going to chill for a bit because I kind of forgot to take breaks anyway. Also, again, I'm getting really tired again, so, you know, I'm just going to sit here for a bit and then calling it. To go back to Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, I kinda thought about playing it maybe as like a recording. Don't worry, my expectations are so low you need a shovel. I mean, I'm glad. That makes it easier for me. But But no, I thought about doing maybe like a recording or like a stream of like the first Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. I think a stream would be best because I don't play this game blind, so I don't need to record that really. So that seems like a good idea in case I want to play something again. Just making myself a ponytail. Because the hair is in the way. It's getting really long again. Also, I'm having a lot of hair loss again. Really annoying. Yeah. Like it's on a list with a lot of things that I would be willing to stream / record. Most of the streams I would be willing to stream are more like games that don't have a big story, really. Because I don't know, I talked with Tidor about that, and he also says kinda that story games aren't good to stream because especially me, gets distracted really quickly, so I would struggle with paying attention to the story. So like stuff like roguelikes and simulators and more like chill games with like very simple stories are like on that list. Jesus, I'm losing a lot of hair right now. The only issue with like recording like games is I just don't have the time to edit them, right? So much work, man, for one person. I don't find the time for it. Then when I have time, I have like then I have like 20 million other projects I have to work on. Like, when am I supposed to do that? And I surely don't have like personal finances to hire someone. Like, it also feels awkward to me. I don't want to do that. But yeah, I'm still not done with the protocol stuff because either something happens that I don't have time, or I just don't want to because I can't stand the sound of my voice right now. Yeah. I plan on, I think it was Thursday, to edit again some Blue Protocol. So hopefully that works. With like DaVinci Resolve, the editing program that I'm using, it's also not that difficult because it has like tools that make it a bit quicker. For example, cutting down a VOD that is like 4 hours down to 2 hours with one click, which is really helpful. I wish I would have known that sooner. But you know, that happens when you go out of your way and actually watch tutorials about the program you're using. So yeah, I guess maybe give me like 2 more weeks and then I can make the first Blue Protocol video a reality, I guess, or maybe not, or who knows. The issue with that is also like when I would, for example, only do like video game recordings, I would just not be up to my uploading schedule and shit, so, you know. Also a reason I will keep doing speed paints, because that's faster. And the main reason obviously being I want to draw. I'm not a gaming channel. The only thing I am is a gay channel. Trust me, you sound way better than I do on a recording. And I heard my voice, I cringe and die inside. Oh, yeah. I feel that. Like said. Like, I guess imagine you have to hear your voice for like 4 hours. More than 4 hours, because you have to rewind and edit something. Not fun if you don't like your voice. Not fun at all. It's also like a thing of like people cringing, like you said, cringing over hearing their own voice. It's like a thing a lot of people do. It's like a thing that you have to get used to. If you, for example, have to like edit like something that has your voice in it. Yeah. It's like a thing of getting used to it. It's like natural that you dislike the sound of your own voice. Especially when people also tell you your voice sounds like dick. Or like you're not even that. If people usually say your voice sounds weird or whatever, then you also think more that your voice doesn't sound like it's supposed to sound. Because for me, for example, it's like a lot of people confused me for like a biological male, because I have a fairly deep voice, right? Like for example on calls, when I was like younger, at least when I was younger these days, I'm not actually, no, still people still think on the phone that I'm a dude. But yeah, back then it was even worse, because I sounded like a young boy, I guess, when I was a kid. And you know, people then were really confused when they said he to me, and I was like, because back then I was still pretty much she. I didn't really use anything else. I corrected them. Sometimes I didn't even correct them because I didn't give a shit. I don't really care what you call me. But I think my mother, when it happened, tended to correct the people. Then they were like, "Oh, I thought you have a son," and it's like, ah, well, not that I can change it. Besides going higher with my voice, but I'm not used to it. I could. But yeah, it's like, both your head and like a societal thing. I don't fucking know. My trouble is that I have heavy accent as I speak English. Plus I cannot pronounce the letter R, so every word sounds like I say it with L. Honestly, I have that too. I can't roll the R. That's why some words sound weird on my end too. And I mean, it's obvious that I also have a heavy accent, right? So you know, it's relatable. It's really, really relatable. I think from the group of friends I have, only like Fab is the only one that sounds where his English sounds pretty much good enough, or like I wouldn't say perfect, but like there's no weird like accent or like he can roll the R, he can roll the R too. See, I don't know. I always have to like pronounce it very aggressively, that it actually sounds like a R. So yeah, you're good. It's fine. Like the R and the L sound thing is also like a thing with German accents. I forgot the reason though. I forgot the reason. There was some reason. I really have to cut my hair again. Like, at least the ends of the hair a bit. But also usually helps, at least with recordings. Or what I wanted to say is your voice also sounds different depending on the quality of your microphone. So for example, if you, to be honest, even with like different microphones that are good quality, your voice can sound different. To the point that it sounds weird or like good or in the middle. It really depends on your microphone with that too. Like some microphones make you sound clearer and some make you sound like ass. Duh. Makes sense, right? So like depending on that, you can cringe more about your voice then. Without reason even. I remember someone trying to teach me how to pronounce R properly in kindergarten, and it never helped, so I just live with it now until the end of my days. I mean, the thing is, as long as people still understand you, it doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter. Like, I don't know, it's like a fairly common thing, I think, like one of the more common things with like pronunciation, that the R sound is kind of difficult to say. In some languages at least. I think in Spanish it's easier. In Spanish you have an easier time. Or like, I think Russian too. Yeah, Russian too, I think. So it also depends on your language, honestly. Saying words is funky anyway. I think we should go back. I think we should go back to grunting noises. I think we should go back to that. That was easier. I wanted to say first like sign language, but that is, I think, more difficult. Fun fact, I guess, Nox actually learned sign language in his apprenticeship. So, I don't know. Maybe it's easy after all. But grunting noises are funnier. It's not deniable. They do be funny. By the way, I'm looking forward to Winter 2 again, because then I can buy scented candles again and like the rooms smell nice again when I fire them up. I have no idea how they understand me. I mean, for me it's also a lot of times the case. Because I still think people have trouble understanding me, like that I'm difficult to understand how I say words, but I guess it's fine. Not Russian, I know it. I only know well, I know nothing about Russian, but I know in Germany back then you had to learn Russian. It was like a language you were forced, well, not forced, you had to learn in school. It was not in my time anymore though. So we have writing. Oh, okay. I think like my grandmother had both. Why group? What does that mean? I forgot what language we had to learn. Well, obviously English, right? I think the only forced one for us, like in my timeline, I guess, well, not timeline, in my time at school, I guess, we only had to learn English. Like, and there were 2 extra languages we were able to learn, which is Latin and French. Yeah, Latin and French. There were like these 2 options that were like optional. I tried learning French. Didn't go well. I had to switch the course. I was really, really bad at it. Like really, really bad. And Latin, I wanted to learn Latin because I find that language fascinating, right? But I didn't have the best grades and they didn't accept me, so I wasn't allowed to learn Latin. Because I had to be an A student or whatever the fuck. And I surely wasn't an A student. I was like a C or D student. I was really bad in school. The only good grades I had were in English and well, it was in English, German, and it was I think art. Yeah, I was in art always like a B student, I think, and sometimes a A student. And in German, I was a B student. Same as in English. That was like my highest grade, with sometimes going up to a A. I'm going by English grade, like English grades, because we like in German we have like a different kind of grading system. Like in German, 1 is like the best grade, and 6 is like the lowest. So yeah. I think my worst grades were in math. In math, I think geography and chemics, I think. Chemics and biology. With biology, it was more like the issue that I didn't care about the topics. Like, the topics I cared about, I had like really good grades, but like the ones I really didn't give a shit about, I had like really bad grades, so... And it wasn't a good time. And then with chemics, I just didn't like it, honestly. I just didn't give a shit. Same with physics. Like, oh, this thing can fly, I don't care. I don't care why it can fly. Also, the teacher thought it was fucking boring. And with German, I'm a story writer. Of course I like German and English. I always got the good grades when we had to write like stories. And arts, well, I'm drawing. I guess that's already a plus for some people. French. Honestly, yeah, the language is kind of shit. I'm sorry. French is really shit to learn. But the same you can say for German, because German is fucking difficult to learn, as someone that never looked at German. Because like doing sentences in German is literally dog shit. It's really really complicated. Because of the different like the different what was it? I think norms or something. It's because of that kind of difficult. By the way, my throat muscles hurt like shit right now. I have that fucking muscle cramp again. Ugh. But yeah, I'm just glad that I'm old now and I don't have to go to school anymore. I remember having from 1 to 12 as a grade system, but it was different country. It sounds kind of insane to have a 12, like 12 different grade systems. How many does the USA have? It has like A, B, C, D. Did they skip E? I'm not sure. But like they have like seven or six. Yeah. 5 or 6? I'm not sure. I know we have 6, so because obviously we grade from 1 to 6, so we have 6 grades. Oh, what's up with my throat again? I mean, it's fine, it's almost over anyway, but it hurts. Like, is it like numbers, or is it like letters, or? I'm trying to fix my throat. Because sometimes my muscles cramp up. Let's see. No, it's not better. Yeah, I don't know what that is. After I eat something, maybe it goes away. But yeah, if there's... I mean, I have nothing else, so I guess I'm going to call it. I did my 4 hours. So let me switch to the ending screen. Because also my voice is dying again. There we go. I'm just putting away stuff and preparing myself a bit for whatever I'm doing. Not sure yet. Oops. I'm thinking about maybe buying groceries with Nox, but he will probably tell me to fuck off because he just came from outside, so... Nah. There we go. But yeah, I had fun. I will... I think come back on Wednesday. Hopefully, if nothing comes in between. We used only numbers as grades, so no letters on our part. Okay. Then I moved to Poland, and it became from 1 to 5, rarely 6, cause that's like an exceptional grade for nerds. Right, Poland did it like the other way around, yeah. Yeah, it's again a case of like everyone doing like a thing differently. Which makes shit way more complicated. It would be just easier to just have one grading system. It's like with fucking time zones. They're so stupid. Like, I get it with like the part of it being like dark outside or whatever, but it's still annoying. Or like how people do like Celsius and Fahrenheit. It's also annoying. That one is just bullshit. But yeah, I'm gonna try. Time says goodbyes. Yeah, you know. I just wanted to answer. But yeah. I'm trying to fix my throat, I guess. It's today really bad again. I'm trying to fix it until Wednesday. I'm going back to once per week streams, because that's usually the most chill to me. But yeah, I will see you guys next time. Have a good one, and goodbye, and take care of your throat, I guess, not unlike me. See you Gator. See you Gator. Gator. Bye bye.